Welcome everybody to race number 4 for the ARWLS UPS Dirt Car Series Season 3. Today we're here at Watkins, Glen International for 9 laps around this tricky road course. Coming into this race after last weekend at Dover, we have a new points leader. Alan Cavagnaro, his dominant win at Dover, picks up the point lead. Chris Rickenbauer second, Dustin Griffiths is third, Kyle Thomas and Jake Cole round out the top 5. Sixth is Tom Benassi, Dave Cole, Seth Brown, Ryan Gavel, and Brandon Tedisco is 10th. Eric Burton is 11th, Nat Wagner is 12th, Chris Washer is 13th, Chris Torrance is 14th, and Sam Young 15th. Derek Benassi, Tom Gerard, Jessie Gavel is 18th, Cody Lamas, Dylan Young is 20th, Matt Wagner is 21st, and Mark Cavagnaro is 22nd. So sitting on the pole today, the driver who comes into this race 14th in points, Chris Torrance, with the points leader, Alan Cavagnaro second. Eric Burton, Dustin Griffiths, we'll take you on back. And looks like Brandon Tedisco will start last as we go down and get the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
And as the field gets fired up, we'll take you to the green flag in just a second. Alright, the field is going to come through the final turn. The pace car is going to pull off. Chris Torrance looking for his first career win. I believe this is his first career pole as the green flag is out. And here we go from Watkins Glen. So we're still side by side. Everybody makes it through that first turn. That first turn's always a tricky one. Chris Torrance has jumped out to an early lead. Looks like Eric Burton now is second. So the battle is on for third, fourth, and on back. Jake Cole will take third. Now the Cavagnaro boys racing side by side. Mark will get the advantage. But Alan's going to fight back. So Eric Burton's really eating up the back bumper of that 11. So come down to complete the first lap. Chris Torrance will be your leader. Jake Cole, third. Mark come across in fourth. Fifth was Alan, but Dustin Griffiths moving up. Dustin's been impressive here. Sitting third in points. Working on trying to get his second top 5 of the season, I believe it is. There's Dave Cole, the Atlanta winner. Alan, who won last weekend at Dover. There's the guy second in points, Chris Rickenbauer, running in 10th position right now. There's a driver on pit road. That's Kyle Thomas in the 18. Don't know what happened to him. There he sits on pit road. Chris was just a little bit faster, like 2/1000ths quicker than Eric Burton. Those two cars are really even right now. Eric's really got to make something happen if he wants to try to get this lead. Away from Chris is holding tough. Jake Cole, your Daytona winner, sitting in third position. Mark Cavagnaro, Dustin Griffiths, Dave Cole, Alan Cavagnaro, Tom Gerard, Chris Rickenbach, and Matt Wagner rounds out your top 10. Then you got Derek Benassi, Jessie Gavel, Chris Wasser, Ryan Gavel, Nat Wagner, Tom Benassi. Well, everybody's still jumping out of line, making moves, so it's hard to tell. You see, there's Kyle Thomas coming back out onto the racetrack after spending a few laps on pit road. Eric Burton was a good bit quicker that lap, this last lap, than Chris Torrence, so maybe he's closing in. That is the best battle on the track. Chris Torrence, if he makes one little slip, Eric Burton's going to be there, and he's going to take that spot away. Chris has just got to hit his marks and not miss up. Mark Cavagnaro running in fourth, looking for a second top 5 of the season. Finished fourth in his debut race back at Atlanta. So, pretty impressive early on for driver 87. Let's look at that. Eric's all over Chris Torrence. Dustin Griffiths, like I mentioned, sitting third in points. Looking strong early on, running in fifth. Dave Cole snapped that winless streak. Get back in the victory lane at Atlanta. Veteran of this series. He's been in this series since its beginning, as well as some other drivers in the field, but he's the only driver that stayed in his car from the beginning. He's always been in that 77. Alan Cavagnaro became the first rookie to win this season last weekend at Dover. Tom Gerard looking for his first win still. Rickenbach has a win. That came at California last year. Matt Wagner looking to make some noise in the series. As 5 laps are in the books. Got 4 to go. Eric can get to the back bumper, he just can't make a run on him. This has got to be driving Chris Torrence absolutely crazy. As Chris is able to put a little gap on him, but Eric seems to have a better run into the turns, especially down into turn 1, as past few laps he's been on that back bumper, well, what would be the back bumper of that 11, but just can't make anything happen just yet. See what I mean? He closes right up on him. Something else we got to think about. Are these guys going to have to make pit stops? I didn't think about that till just now. So everybody's pretty much single file. There's the side-by-side battle. Nat Wagner in the 88. Sam Young in the 0. Nat's going to have the preferred line going down into turn 1. There's Dylan Young. Cody Lamas. Not used to seeing him run towards the back like he has been. Seth Brown, Brennan Tedesco, Kyle Thomas, a lot of veterans in the back. Jake Cole was the quickest out of the top 5 that last lap. And it looks like he's just inching closer ever so slightly to those front 2. 2 laps to go. Chris got a pretty good run off that last turn that time. Eric really wasn't able to get to the back bumper into turn 1 as they go up now through the S's. Chris is able to put a little bit of distance on the 99. Chris Torrance replaced Dylan Ogo last season in the 11. He's been pretty impressive driving that car. He's been around for a while. No longer a rookie. I think he made his debut here last season. Now trying to get his first career win. As Eric Burton looked underneath, but Eric's coming to pit road, as well as everybody else. Not everybody else. Tom Gerard stays out. White flag is in the air for Chris Torrance, as everybody else is on pit road. Well, not everybody, but a lot. Can Chris Torrance make it back around? Tom Gerard is second. Rickenbaugh, Matt Wagner, Derek Benassi, Ryan Gavel, Jessie Gavel, Tom Benassi, Nat Wagner. And 10th was, I don't know. Making his way down towards the final 2 turns. Will he duck on the pit road? No, he won't. And coming off the final turn, seeing the checker flag for his first career win, Chris Torrance wins at Watkins Glen. Tom Gerard second. Rickenbaugh third. Fourth was Matt Wagner. Derek Benassi fifth. Looks like Jake Cole won the race off pit road. He will come across the line 13th. Mark Cavagnaro 14th. Eric Burton 15th. Alan Cavagnaro come across the line 20th. So that's going to really slim down his points lead as Rickenbaugh, who come into here second in points, finishes third. So we should be seeing a new points leader. As they make their way on the pit road, we'll go down and get the final results from Watkins Glen. Alright, we're going to take a look and see what happened to Kyle Thomas. This is on lap number 1. As he's going to get off into the gravel. Looks like the 3, Cody Lama spins him. And he just hits the wall. Makes his way out finally. That's what happened to Kyle Thomas. And we'll take you to the final results. Alright, here's your final results. Chris Torrance is your winner. Tom Gerard second. Chris Rickenbaugh, Matt Wagner, Derek Benassi fifth. Ryan Gavel comes home 6th. Jessie Gavel, great run for her, comes home 7th. Tom Benassi, Nat Wagner, and Dylan Young comes home 10th. Cody Lamas, Brandon Tedesco, Jake Cole, Mark Cavagnaro, Eric Burton, who ran 2nd. Most of this race comes home 15th. Dave Cole, Dustin Griffiths, Chris Wasser, Sam Young, Alan Cavagnaro, who's the points leader coming into this race. Seth Brown and Kyle Thomas round out the field. So, that is it from Watkins Glen. Congratulations to Chris Torrance on picking up his first win, and we'll see you next time from Talladega.